Hello everyone and welcome back to my first run through of FTL Advanced Edition. Let me get the music going back on here. I had it turned down while I was playing off camera, and that was kind of why there was no music there. So, a little bit delayed from when I planned to start this, but this week has been crazy in both good and bad ways, and that has resulted in not the most time to record. Going forward, so you're aware, I did get a job that I start officially on Monday. With the hours of the job, if I do not record a full week's worth of episodes on a weekend day, I'm most likely going to have to miss a day. So Saturday and Sunday, my goal is to record 7 episodes worth going forward. Whether that will happen or not, I'm not sure, and not necessarily all the same game. But we're going to try for that. If I do not get as much recorded as I would like to, I will have to miss a day because I'm just not going to have the time to record during the week. So for our first run on camera here, let's actually take the Lanius Cruiser, which I've messed around with quite a bit. We're actually going to start with the Type A. I do have the Type B unlocked, but I just finished a run with that and I would like to show off this one. Since this kind of jumps into a lot of the mechanics of the new game, or the new update I should say. So first of all, you're going to notice that we are with a new species, the Lanius. Essentially, these guys are going to drain oxygen from whatever room they're in, and they are going to not take damage from lack of oxygen. They are very useful when it comes to borders. It can be a little bit disconcerting when you have invaders on your ship. If your other characters aren't all the same species, they can't all be in the same room with them for very long. In terms of new weapons, we have the chain burst laser, which is going to, it'll charge up the first time in 16 seconds, which is going to fire 2 shots, which isn't that great, you would think. But then the next time it charges is going to be a little bit faster. The next time it charges is going to be a little bit faster. So as you can see on the corner here, it says that chain charge cap is 7, which means that it can speed up its charge time 7 times. After 3 volleys, it says it takes only 7 seconds to charge. I'm not sure if that's actually the speediest it can get, or if it can charge up 7 times. It kind of seems like that is the speediest it can get. I'm not positive though. The other one we have here is the Ion Stunner, which is an ion weapon which also stuns the crew inside the room for 5 seconds. That can be quite useful. Other than that, we also have our hacking system and our clone bay, which we'll get into as we move into the game. And we're going to start on easy just so I can hopefully show off as much content as possible. The store there isn't going to be much use to me with no scrap, so we might as well jump to the system over here. You know what, let's try to get the data stores. We're going to have to fight this guy now, not a big deal. Ooh, I did not actually realize that we did not have enough to charge everything up at once. So our goal is going to be first to probably ion on the shields. We should probably auto-fire that. We did take a little bit of damage there, but it's not going to be a big deal. We got their weapons down. They shouldn't be much risk to us anymore. Our ions are going to keep firing every time they charge up. Our chain laser is going to charge faster and faster. We'll just wait until this hits so we're sure we don't have to go through shields. Their drone is down now, and we are in perfect shape. And as you can see, we're now at 3 charges, so we are at a 7-second charge time, which is significantly faster than it was to begin with. This is a basic version of chain weapons. They do. Battery charger will be useful if I get a battery, otherwise it's sail fodder. I think this is the way we're going to want to go. I am trying to learn a bit how to be a bit better at this. I have been watching a lot of Lethal Frag play, who is very good at the game. If you haven't heard of him, he's a very good Twitch streamer who is also very knowledgeable about how to play FTL. So we're going to want to ion stun spam on their shields. And then we are going to actually show off our hacking a little bit by firing a drone part to hack at the weapons. Now this shows us their charge time for their weapons, which is actually an ability that advanced scanners can get you now. But what we can do now is once it gets to a certain point, if we so choose, we can activate our hacking. And the base is going to block off these doors from enemies. That's going to turn these into friendly blast doors. Now, when we actually hack, with the weapon system, it's going to decharge their weapons, which is going to give me a little bit more time to actually not have to worry about them being charged up and attacking. So we did take no damage because their laser hit first. Our ion missed the shields again, but we did take down their shields a little bit. So that time they did actually hit our shields. No big deal. We are actually going to move the Stew Down weapons over here. And then we are going to blast away at their weapons. We only hit once, which is not that great. Not a great first fight, or second fight I guess actually. But their stuff is offline now, we don't have anything to worry about. We just kind of need to keep pounding away at their ship. They're going to try to escape, they won't have time. Because our chain laser is sped up. Excellent. So now one thing to point out, since we have the cloning bay, not a med bay, you'll notice that Narth is at 70 health out of 100. Would be nice to heal him up, but we can't just take him into here and heal him. Instead, he's going to get healed for a certain amount each and every jump that we make, and that is going to slowly rebuild his health over time. So there is a little bit more of a slow pace to regaining your health than there is in standard medbay systems, but there is also a benefit in the fact that you are going to be able to make things happen a little bit quicker. And what I mean by that is, or not you're going to make things a little bit quicker, they're going to be slower, but you're going to, if your crew dies and your clone bay is powered up, they will be stored in the clone bay, which will then allow them to invariably come back to life, and allow you a lot of good things to happen. Obviously, if your clone bay is powered down, as mine is right now, it can lose your crew members, although there is an augment that prevents that. But right now, you know, I'm not really all that worried about things. Okay, we got a quest marker and some supplies. No way we're going to get there, because that is just a trap that would take way too long to get back from. So instead we're going to jump to the nebula up here. We run into an automated scout. He's got no shields, so we can probably ion stun his weapons. You know what, I'm going to actually hack his weapons as well, just to make sure he doesn't get that beam fired before I can take his weapons out. The laser I'm not too concerned about. The beam I don't want to happen. So now the beam is no issue at all because it can't stack with the laser. And we can take this out. Of course, it seems like I am getting a little bit of that nebula lag that I tend to get for some reason. Not sure why that is, never understood it, but whatever the case may be, it's not a big deal. We are easily able to wipe out his ship now. And then we will be able to jump onwards. I am saving up my scrap at the moment for hopefully some stores that will come up. Not sure if we'll run into any on this sector, but going forward, of course, we will. Should be able to jump here, do a couple of nebula jumps, and then up to the exit, most likely. Ooh, I'm kind of disappointed I came here, actually. And they do have a missile. Hack their weapons. Ion stunner consistently on their shields, although I don't want that to fire just yet. Oh, I fired it right away anyway. Good. That went perfectly. And we actually got a couple of fires in there. Let's take out their O2 next for funsies. Oh, they've got no way to escape. We do have a fire in our clone bay. I didn't notice that. And we'll finish off the ship. One more shot. Nothing that bad happened here. We can get Mr. Weapons Man up here to start repairing. And once our FTL is charged, we are going to jump right before our solar flare goes off to get this as repaired as possible before we jump. Okay, and then off to the nebula, where hopefully we won't run into an ion storm. That'd be a bad way to start the run. Okay, we have more than enough time to repair. Let's just see what happens. We're definitely going to want to make at least a couple more jumps. Let's jump to this one here. Okay, so this guy is going to try to escape. So for the sake of preventing that, we are going to first hack the engines. His laser is a little bit of a threat to me, but not a major one. We're going to wait till both things are fully charged for us. Come on. Let's fire this at shields. We can't miss. We're going to take down their weapons first so that they have no way to hurt us. We're going to auto-fire our ion stunner. We should be able to take out their FTL so they cannot escape. Excellent. And now we're perfect. There's no way they're going to get away from us. We just need to kind of wait it out while we do the rest of the damage. They can hurt us, we can hurt them easily, and we will be clear to move on to the next jump. Might as well take out all their systems except for that drone. That drone can live. He's a cool dude. He just hung out here and kind of tested my shields for me, made sure they were in good condition. He's a nice guy. I like that guy. Okay, onward we go to the next jump. We can jump here and then to the exit. Oh, it's an ion storm. Okay, so we need to make this happen quickly. No, we're actually going to depower our ion stunner and power up our shields. Looks like his shields are down as well. So this way here, at least we have some level of defense. Our engines are down anyway. Of course, he immediately shot my shields with his ion weapon. So that didn't work out too well for me. Oh my god. The timing of that. Go repair the oxygen so our human doesn't die. I mean, now we're perfectly safe. We don't have anything to worry about now, but still. Not the best of situations. Okay. There we go. And we're going to have to wait until we have power back in our engines in order to jump, which is always kind of a frustrating thing. But we don't need to hurry to jump anyway. There is actually a new event that is far, far worse than ion storms could dream of being. We will probably run into it at some point, but it is so much more frustrating to deal with. See, we've got... You know what, move in to examine the station. Intruders on board, and an actually relatively painful ship. I'm going to have this guy go man the doors, actually. We can do this. Get our drone power back online. We are going to hack their weapons. We should get our shields back up as well. I was a little bit late on doing all that. Luckily their missile at least missed. Good, missile is down. Let's get this guy in here to fight. And then get him out of there so that we do not kill our human from oxygen deprivation. Our weapons are back up. I wasn't paying enough attention. Take out the oxygen. Oh god. Those doors were open. Survive, human! Survive! We should probably... We don't necessarily... Well, no, we should leave the hacking powered up. Their weapons are down, so we'll power down the engine. In case human died, we wanted to have that clone bay powered up. Oh no, they're trying to escape. I wonder if they'll make it. Nope, they didn't. This just in. Okay, we're gonna save our scrap for a while. You're going to jump to the next sector. Don't really want to do Uncharted Nebula, so we're gonna go civilian sector. Allison got healed up a little bit for us, and we are into this next one. We have a couple of Nebula jumps we can make to begin with. That'll slow down the Rebel advance, of course, Ion Storm. I think this is the best option. Looks like they've only got a beam online, so they can't actually hurt me right now. So we're just going to have to kind of tough it out and wait. Should I actually do... Sorry, I'm opening a can of pop right now while this fight goes on. Ooh, I forgot oxygen is off as well. I've got no choice. Oh, it was just too late. You got 2 damage in on me, and I wasted a drone part for nothing. Good. Shields next for the sake of making sure they don't kill us. Engines have no power anyway, so why don't you go over here and repair the clone bay. Try to take their shields offline. Weapons are back up, and we should be ready to hack those if need be. Just to make sure. I really despise ion storms. Crap. No! All of that for nothing. For nothing, I tell you. Oh, and that's why I hate ion storms. Oh, Well, that went poorly. Really did. Shields up. Hacking up. Ion Stunner up. Their weapon system could actually do some damage to us, so I'm gonna hack it. Turns out I didn't need to in that situation because their shot missed. Okay, well I took their laser down. Without that, they can't actually do anything to me. I would be trying to take the crew out more so than just killing the ships, but I really don't have any good option to do so right now. So I think my best bet is to just continue to destroy the ships this way. Can make sure we don't miss any more by taking out the piloting. Yeah, go ahead and try to jump without a piloting bay. Go ahead, I dare you. There we go. Rebel ship is dead. And onward we go to this beacon up here, which will let us jump to the right finally. Demand the surrender of their goods. They don't want to fight, of course. I will eat a missile on this. Let's get their shields decharged. Crap. It's not exactly what I was hoping for. Good, we got them delayed. We can keep their shields offline. We can alternate between weapons and piloting, hopefully. Oh. This is going to be close. There we go. We got this now. No way they get out of here before I hit them again. Perfect. Oop, I just realized I've still got this covering up the subsystems just a little bit. There we go. I should add in, if you can, and if you notice here, there is a little symbol up here for if somebody is manning it. If you do man the sensors or the doors, they essentially get a power up of 1 level. So there is a level 4 doors and level 4 sensors now. Level 4 sensors is what level 3 sensors used to be. Level 4 doors is a bit of an improvement. We actually got a map of the area as well from that. But so manning those things when you have extra crew is actually very valuable. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 17 scrap. No, we'll fight the pirate. We're going to hack the weapon system. I do tend to hack an awful lot, which is probably not the safest way to go about things when you don't have all that much in drone parts. But if we can take the missiles offline, perfect. Without the missiles, he has no way to hurt us. So as long as we can keep taking those out, we'll be fine. There we go. Let's auto fire off to the shields. Trying to escape. Good luck with that. No thank you. I have no use for missiles, so I might as well just go ahead and kill you. There we go. Hopefully some extra scrap, yes. And he only works with rebels normally, but we helped him, so he's going to help us out. Let's see, we could get drone control, which has a defense drone. That would be helpful. We could get a new crew member. A human or Nellis the Mantis. We don't have anyone manning our shield, so we could do that. We don't have anything to sell. Well, battery charger, we don't have a battery right now, so let's just sell that off. We will get a drone control unit. The defense drone coming with that is helpful. We are also going to buy the heavy laser too, so we have a couple extra lasers. Good. Now in terms of ship, I need... Well, that takes 3. I thought that took 2. First things first, let's go store and fix all for 24. We're going to hold off on getting power until we have been to this next store, which we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 probably. Okay. I think that was the quest to get the stealth ship, which I already have unlocked. Nothing going on in that beacon. What about this one? No thank you. Let's go here first and then to the store. I'm trying to get a little bit more scrap before I go there. Explorer, 31 scrap, 1 drone part. That's not bad. We do need to make the jump to the store now, or it will be too late, I believe. Or it'll be just in time, one of the two. So we could get a backup battery. We could get crew teleporter. I know I'm losing money on that, but I read the amount of energy it needed wrong. Hull beam is 2 power, 14 seconds. Hermes missile. We'll get the backup battery. Essentially this is a new subsystem. When you use it, you get, at its base level, you get 2 bars of energy for 30 seconds. At its second level, you get 4 bonus energy. So it's a big help in terms of keeping your systems intact. We're going to get level 2 shields. I think that is a good idea. We're going to get a couple of extra power in case we want to power up the drone without using the battery backup. And that's all we're going to grab for now. Let us go ahead and we can make the jump to the exit after 1 more beacon, so let's get that done. Listen to their offer. Some of our friends have taken to piracy in recent chaos of the war. We'd like to convince them by severely damaging their ship. We'll pay you as long as you don't kill them all. Just be sure not to blow them up. Your money or your life. They must be new to this. Let's hack their weapons. Make sure that missile doesn't fire on us. Boom. You will ion stun their shields, chain laser their weapons. Good. Auto fire that. You win, you're not cut out for this? Okay. Ooh, an ion blast. Now that is worth an investment. We now have 2 ion weapons which we can try to stagger their firing to make sure that we get things going well. That'll help to make sure that their shields stay down, and we might even be able to get some other stuff down as well. Let's attack the ship. We're going to focus this on here. We're going to focus Ion Stunner on here. Given their staggered charge times, it should work out well that we have them a little bit split up. Ooh, you're going to hack me, huh? Okay then. It just hit my drone with an ion weapon in midair. That's impressive, goddammit. We've at least got one of their weapons offline. Let's... Oh. Oh yeah, I have a defense drone. Why didn't I just level the drone up? Oh yeah, I can't get out of here anyway easily. I am not a smart man. There we go. We're fine now. Took longer than it should have because I did not play smart, and they're still going to be hacking me, which is kind of annoying. Just send hacking on their hacking so they can't hack me anymore. There we go, suck it. You can't hack me when I already have you when I have your hacking hacked. It's rather confusing, but Ion Blast Mark II, 3. Ion Blast 1. Oh, it charges much quicker. Okay. Still, I mean, for 4-second charge instead of 8, is it really worth 2 more power when everything else is the exact same? I don't think so. That's going to be kind of sale fodder for us. Certainly going to be sale fodder. Let us go ahead and jump to the next sector. And we're going to head into the new sector, the abandoned sector, since I don't want to go to the Zoltan homeworlds. This is a sector that was added in Advanced Edition, which is the home of the Lanius race. With that, since I do want to make sure that I keep enough time to record videos for the whole week, we are going to call this episode quits. Thank you guys for tuning in to the first episode of my playthrough of FTL Advanced Edition. We will be back tomorrow to explore this sector and beyond. Thank you guys as always for coming out. Hopefully I will still be getting decently consistent videos, uploads. Probably more so than I have recently. Regardless, thank you guys, and I will see you on the next episode. Take care everyone, and have a good one. Later.